Hi there. Have you ever tried teaching kindergartners how to write at the beginning of the year? Only everyone ends up frustrated because they can't simply write a sentence. Yeah, writing is the hardest thing that we expect kindergartners to do. Think about it for a second. They have to have all the letter knowledge, how to write those letters, the fine motor skills they need, sound and phonemic awareness and phonics knowledge to be able to match the sounds to the correct print and then get it onto the paper and organize it in a sentence. It's a lot, and it's too much for the beginning of the year. So my suggestion is to start with a unit all about labeling. And then students only need to try to get one word onto their paper. In our labeling unit, it keeps things simple and easy breezy for teachers and students to experience success in writing and set themselves up for long-term success to create writers in your classroom. So let's take a closer look. Before we get too far into things, take a minute to leave a comment down below. Tell us where you're watching from. Maybe if you like writing or if writing's intimidating in the kindergarten classroom, let us know. While you're down there, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos filled with low prep, easy to implement resources for busy kindergarten teachers like you so you can have time to do the things you love instead of prepping for your classroom. Inside our labeling unit, you will find mini lesson plans that look something like these guys. All right, with your standards, your objective, the materials you need, and just quick lessons. So lesson 1 is all about just what is a label. A label tells what is in a picture, right? And then here's an example on this little poster, and that's what you'll display for them so they know. And day 1 is labeling the teacher. You'll take your Post-it notes. Where are mine? Here they are. And kids will say, oh, glasses. And you'll write the word glasses, G-O-S is, and sound it out so they can hear you. And then put it on, there we go, and put it on your glasses, right? And maybe hair, air. Okay, there's hair. Put it on your hair. And you see how silly I look already, right? So that is your hook. Students will love labeling you. Then you can extend it and label different parts of your classroom. Whatever it is you want to label, but labeling is just a word. And giving them Post-its makes it extra fun. And then as you get into the labeling unit, you'll find different activities in there included, as well as fun posters that you can write on right away. You can print large like this and write on using whiteboard markers or dry erase markers. You can use these at your centers. You can also choose to just project these onto your whiteboard and write on them that way, or print them as paper and make them into interactive anchor charts. So you'll label a person, different pictures of animals, a house. There are all different scenes as well to label. So students will get lots of practice over the course of 7 days labeling. And then there's a culminating activity that looks like this at the end, where they'll design a farm and label all the animals in the farm. And that makes an adorable bulletin board as well. The key here is setting kids up for success. You want them to feel successful. Writing an entire sentence is too much at the beginning of kindergarten. But if they get this page of adorable animals, well, they could certainly try to write hen or chicken, whichever they want to call it, and at least maybe get a sound or two down. And that way they're practicing writing correctly. They're practicing phonetic spelling, or kid writing as we like to call it, and all of those important skills that they're going to need to build on once you're ready for sentence writing. The other fun thing that is included in this labeling unit that I almost forgot to mention are these adorable little Label It test cards. So this one has, you see the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 is on the dog in the little triangle. Then they'll find the corresponding and they can write down the words on the test card. And there's a bunch of different scenes like that. That's an easy center to get together. It also comes with black and white versions of all of the scenes and so they can do it along with you, and a cover so you can create their labeling writing journals and they can practice writing on their own. I hope that you will take some time and think about how to scaffold your writing instruction so that all your students are experiencing some success in writing, because it is so important that we get them excited about writing to make them more proficient writers. If kids feel defeated the first time you try to write in your classroom, they're probably not setting themselves up for success. But with labeling and just a few words on a page, you're much more likely to get effective practice and kids feeling successful because they can probably write son or try to write son, and it doesn't feel as defeating. And the more they write, the more excited they'll get. All right, all the tools I showed you today are inside our Label It unit. I'll drop the links to our website shop as well as TPT down below so you can find those easily. Our next unit up will be listing and practicing making lists for kindergartners. I'd love to hear how these are going in your classroom. Feel free to leave a comment down below or find me on Instagram or Facebook or shoot me an email. All my contact information is right here for you. All right, y'all, until next time, have an exceptional day.